Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you are new, welcome. My name is Hannah, and on this channel we talk all things home decor, home aesthetics, mixing high and low with new and old. In today's video, we are going to be doing a little bit of de-influencing, so if this is something you are interested in watching, just keep on watching. All right, so based on the title of this video, this content is going to be very different from what I usually post here on my channel. So I do just want to put a disclaimer before we get into any of the conversation that is going to be had today, is that if you love something, please continue to love it. Continue to buy at places you love buying at. This video is coming from a place of not only love, but also from a place of an experience, from experience that I have encountered over the last couple years. And I just wanted to talk about that with you guys here on my channel and just be 100% transparent and authentic to myself, as I always am and always strive to be here on all crosses of my platforms. But without further ado, guys, let's get into today's video. All right, so we're gonna be discussing mostly on the newest spring collection from Studio McGee, my thoughts on it, and why I'm even making this video for you guys. So Studio McGee released her newest spring collection for 2025 on December 3rd-ish. A lot of products started circulating the internet, a lot of items started circulating stores about 1 to 2 days into December. Now, my first problem with that is the fact that season of winter does not even start until December 21st. So we are now showcasing a spring collection, not even in winter. We're still technically in fall when they release this collection. And when they release these collections so early, which was even earlier this year than it was previous years, it kind of gets people rushing to the next season. And if we're talking about December and December 1st and very early on in December, most people should be focusing on decorating their homes for the holidays, getting their holiday lists, figuring out what they're going to be doing for vacations, and getting kind of situated in that aspect. We should not be thinking about spring and what items that we should be buying for spring in December. Bottom line. You can fight me on that. You guys can let me know down below in the comments if you disagree on certain things within today's video. We can definitely have a wonderful back and forth conversation, but I feel like Studio McGee released this spring collection way too early in my opinion. I did work in retail for about 5 years with Lululemon, so retail is about 3 to 4 months ahead of the game. That is just how it is, but I definitely feel like this collection was released very early on, especially when we should be focusing more on the winter seasons. Now, skipping over to the actual collection itself, I wrote about this on my Instagram. It looks like every other collection. I'm gonna be honest, nothing about this collection screams new and innovative. Nothing about it seems like anything any of us should be rushing out to buy. There's definitely a lot of overlapping when it comes to these drops. I feel like sometimes it's the same stuff in just a different color. And the whole point of this video is that I feel like I used to be one of those people that got wrapped up into these drops, these capsule, drops and collections. And I would go and I would buy a bunch of them. I'm guilty of it. A few years ago, I would go out and buy as many pieces of that collection and bring it into my home. And what I've learned is that the items that I typically sell off the most are items from previous Target collections. I've almost eliminated every single Target item within my home. I do have a couple pieces here and there. So again, no shade. It's not that I don't like Target or I don't like Walmart. I have just chosen to eliminate those items from my home because I started feeling like a cut, copy, paste home. And that's what I see a lot of here on YouTube. That's what I see a lot here on Instagram. It just seems like there is so much redundancy, and I feel like people should really take a step back and ask themselves, do they really love something from this collection before buying it? Or do they love it because there's this buildup, there's this hype, there's these haul videos that you guys are watching here on YouTube or you're watching them on Instagram, and it gets you excited that you want to go out and buy those things? Is it that reason, or is it because you genuinely love that piece or that item? So I took definitely a huge reflection on myself on if these items were something that I really enjoyed and really wanted, or if I was just chasing that newest drop, the newest and greatest items that were being released. Turns out that I really didn't love that item all that much. I was just chasing that new feeling, that new hype, what everybody else was going after. So you're definitely gonna see plenty of hauls here coming up. You're gonna see lots of videos on the new Target and the new Hearth and Hand collection. I know I fall under that category of being a content creator or being an influencer. And so I'm kind of going against the grain with pushing these items on you because I really don't feel like you truly need them. If I'm being completely honest with you guys, you will find better and cooler things at HomeGoods, TJ Maxx, and Marshalls than you would at a Target or a Walmart. And my reasoning for that is because those items circulate. There could be one of one in a HomeGoods. You find it and you could be the only person that found that item within X amount of locations nearby. The products turn over so frequently that it's really hard to have a cut, copy, and paste as if you're going to Target and buying something that has, 400 of them on their shelves. So I'm not against buying things from HomeGoods or TJ Maxx. I love HomeGoods. I will be one to tell you I find a lot of really cool things at HomeGoods, but I try to steer towards those items which are a little bit more collected, a little bit, less of a mass-produced item than Target. I always strive for you guys to think outside the box when it comes to shopping your own home. Move your furniture around, move your decor around every now and then. It really does make a huge difference when it comes to making your space feel different. So you don't have to rush out and buy a new collection of spring decor from Target. You're really not missing much. Just move some of the things you have around in different spaces to give it a really fun and fresh look. Now, I definitely always recommend you guys going to different antique stores, vintage shops. And again, if that isn't your cup of tea, which I know it is not for everybody, some people want new and great and new fresh items, definitely check out your HomeGoods. Check out your TJ Maxx. Those items are where you will find that kind of newer, awesome stuff. Another really great place that I love going to as far as shopping for decor is Etsy. Not only are you supporting small businesses when shopping Etsy, but you're gonna find definitely one-of-a-kind pieces, which I think we all should strive for having. Obviously, I know I do share a ton of my stuff here on Instagram and YouTube, and part of me loves to do that with you guys. I get questions all the time on where I buy things or where I source things from, and I love being someone that could share that information with you guys, but I always want you to be your own person and to maybe take something that you found of mine and incorporate it into something that you have within your own home decor for a really fun, curated, and special look. So within this video, I just wanted to stress to you guys, you do not have to go out, rush and buy all of the new spring collections that are dropping now until probably January, February from Hearth & Hand, Walmart, Target. You really don't need any of it. There's so many repeats. I definitely think we can source things other places. So definitely have an open mind when it comes to that. But that about wraps up today's video. I know it is short. I just wanted to just get on here and just tell you, you don't need it. Coming from me, you don't need it, you guys. Shop your own homes, shop other places, shop smaller. There's way other places and way other things that we can do to add beautiful decor into our homes. So let me know down below in the comments if you guys agree with me. If you don't agree, I would love to have an adult conversation with you guys. And again, this is not to yuck anybody's yum. If you love Target, if you love Walmart and you love shopping those places, please continue to do so. Again, this video was just coming from a personal standpoint on how I have now shifted my perspective on not shopping those places anymore. But until the next video, guys, I love you so much. Thank you for being here. We'll see you guys soon. Peace.